Hey guys, welcome back to your girl's channel. Dominique here. Happy New Year's. Yes, if you are watching this, you officially made it to 2024. Because baby, last year in 2023, I felt like that was my worst year whatsoever. I went through losing somebody that I thought that I was going to be locked in with. Like, no, the person didn't die. Whew, thank God. But you know, your girl still was grieving over it because that person played a major part in my life, I would say. But you know, every good thing comes to an end, and I don't wish nothing bad on anybody that I cut ties with. I just don't need y'all to fuck around me. That's it. Okay, moving on. So not only did that happen, but towards the end of 2023, I felt like I passed to get my CDLs. I had my CDLs, but I felt like my life was still at a standstill. It wasn't moving the way I wanted it to move. You know, I talked about how I was trying to drive for the post office, and I also mentioned to you how I talked to somebody, and you know, they told me the requirements that I'm going to need. And a lot of y'all did say, you know, don't just go by what one person say, get a second opinion. And I did that. And I went to the main person that can control that situation about me driving for them. And granted, I knew that I didn't have the experience because I just received my CDLs in September. So I knew I didn't have the experience. But I didn't think that it was going to be hard for me to like switch over from being a clerk to into the field that I was aiming to go to. So back in July, I went from being a mail carrier to a full-time clerk. Okay. Now, I was under the impression, now mind you, I know once you move one position to another position, you're basically not on probation, but you're basically kind of on probation. So I knew I was going to have to be at this new office for 18 months, which wasn't a problem because the office that I started out with was smaller. So where I went to in July was way bigger. Like, it was a plant basically. So I'm working inside. I didn't think that it was going to be an issue. So silly mistake. Yeah, we all do them. But I went and I was like, all right, I'm still in school at the time. So until I get my, you know, my license, you just going to stick it out. And that was the plan. That's why I taken on the hours that I taken when it came to working at night. You know, my son would be asleep. You know, I had my aunt who didn't mind coming to watch him for me while I went to work. And I thought it was like cool. I thought that it was going to be some balance until I realized when I come home on the weekends, I come home every night, but when I come home on the weekends and I try to get in bed around like 7 in the morning after I do all my showering and everything, that my son is home already and he's well rested. So that didn't work. That was one strike because when I'm ready to go to sleep, he's ready to play. He's ready to start his day. He's ready for me to make breakfast. And I just wasn't having the energy that I wanted. And I was picking sleep over spending time with my son. And I'm going to be completely honest. And that shit became an issue for me, as well as I know it became an issue for him because he is the only child. That wasn't working for me. So I had to, you know, figure out what was going to be the next move. So as I'm thinking on what's going to be the next move, I'm still going to work. I'm still doing a normal routine. But that shit started to build up. Like, it started to build up and it started to make me feel like I'm drowning. Because I'm like, I got my license, and I'm still a clerk. Okay? So now back to what I was saying about the probation period. So I'm thinking that I'm had to be at this building for 18 months, but I will be able to move around in different crafts. No. Not only would I have to stay in that building for 18 months, I had to be a clerk for 18 months. So even though I got my CDLs, I wouldn't be able to go and get a job in transportation until my 18 months is up as a clerk. Y'all know I was done there. Like, I was like, nah, that can't be real. Like, but it is. So that kind of like blew my high. Your girl got even more depressed. So I'm just like, what am I going to do? I'm not happy here. I don't like the times. It's not working for me, you know, and I still have bills to pay. I still have to make things work. So I stuck it out a little longer. Then I think this was the icing on the cake. Or maybe that was just my excuse to say, Dominique, get up out of here. Get up out of here, girl. Get up out of here. So my nephew's birthday was in December. His birthday is the 10th of December. I knew that my family was planning to go, you know, away for like a little cabin resort. So I didn't want nobody to tell me, no, you can't go. You put it in too late. I put it in, the request off slip, November 28th. Okay, we're not even in December yet. So my next following 2 off days, you know, I just taking them 2 off days like I would normally would. Not a problem. I even asked if, you know, if I'm going to take off for Friday and Saturday for my nephew's birthday, can I work my original off days, which is Wednesday and Thursday? They was like, we'll see. They never said nothing. So, like I said, before December hit, I took off my 2 normal 2 days off. When I got back to work and when I went to ask them about my slip that I put in, nobody knew where it went. Not my supervisor, not my supervisor's boss, none of the bosses. So this happened to me before. So I was just like, no, it ain't gonna happen again. Damn if it didn't. It happened again. And the man who signs off on them, me and him never had like a bad run in, but I remember when I had a situation before, he was very nasty and rude. Okay? He didn't ask my name. He asked me nothing. He didn't give a damn. Okay? And I get it, because I'm just a number. I was like, all right, so I'm thinking like, maybe it ain't gonna happen again because I didn't put this notice in way in advance. It happened all over again. And when I tell you, I sat in that office watching them look for my paper, I was already like disgusted. Because I'm like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. I do what I'm supposed to do because I don't want issues like this to happen. But they happen. And I get things happen. Hell, I didn't think I was going to be a single mom, but here I am. And I'm doing what I need to do. Like, I'm going to do what I need to do regardless. So, all right. Pissed me off. Never heard nothing back. And they ain't never hear me either. They ain't hear me coming. They ain't see me going. That's just how I felt. I was already depressed. I already didn't want to be there. And when I felt like I was still like trying to do what was best, you know, as a team player, once again, they showed me that I'm an employee. I'm not a part of their team. I'm only a part of their team when you got big bosses coming through. Okay? So yeah, I got tired. I got tired of choosing them over me. I got tired of choosing them over my son. And yes, like I said, the post office was my bread and butter. But I am no longer with the post office. It's a new year. It's a new me. And I am no longer with the post office. So I can give anyone the advice that they may need. I don't have no problem talking to anyone about my experience. So if y'all want to ask me anything, ask me. I don't have no problem. That's up to you, because my experience might not be your experience. You might have a better boss. You might have better supervision. I don't know. But for me, the best decision I ever made for me was choosing me in 2024. Not only am I not stressed, I'm home with my son. I don't work weekends unless I want to. And I know y'all probably like, what kind of job you got? But I also mentioned to y'all in my last video, that was like a month and some change ago, that I was thinking about taking, a school bus job. And it's just so happened that I was giving up on that too. But during that time of me feeling depressed, feeling lost, like it aligned so lovely. It aligned so lovely that I couldn't thank the man above enough. And I mean, I couldn't thank myself too, because they do background checks. They want to make sure you don't do no drugs. You ain't never hurting no kids. You ain't on drugs. You ain't hurting no kids. Like, when I tell you they are searching every nook and cranny, they searching every nook and cranny. And your girl passed everything because it's me here. So as of right now, I am in training to be a school bus driver. And don't come on my page talking about you left the post office for a school. Damn right. And I'll do it again. Damn right. I took a risk on myself. And I suggest you do the same. So if you don't feel like where you at in life is not serving you, no matter if it's a job, no matter if it's a friendship, a relationship, choose you and get up out of there. That's all I'm going to say. Choose you and get up out of there. Because you already know what you're going to get. Because you've been with that job. You've been with that relationship. You've been with that friendship. You've been with everything that's in your life for some years. And I'm sure you're going through the same BS, the same stress, the same coming and going, feeling you not sure. Yeah. And I'm only speaking from my experience. And I'm human. So I know y'all been through it. I know you probably going through it now. All I'm saying to you is choose you. Because in 2024, it ain't about people saving you. It's not about, what they did to you. I had to tell myself that. Yes, I went through whatever I went through at the post office. But just like they can get rid of you, you can get rid of yourself. You can say, nah, it's a wrap for me. Because that's what I did. I didn't need them to fire me. I ain't need them to tell. No, I'm out of here. Thank you for hiring me when you did in 2018. But I'm out of here in 2024. Y'all don't have to worry about me. I ain't coming back. I don't even want to drive for y'all no more. I ain't trying to sound nasty or miserable to the post office or about the post office, but my time came, it went, and now I'm at where I want to be and where I need to be at this moment. I'm not saying driving school bus is going to be my end. No. But like I said, I do have bills that need to be paid, and I still have a son that needs to be fed. So I'm going to always make a way. Point blank period. I'm going to always make a way. He's not going to know that, mommy can't make this because she didn't make this decision to quit her job. No. My business, my problems ain't for my son. No. And when it's times that I want to cry, or if I feel like I'm so overwhelmed and I'm drowning, he ain't going to see that because that's none of his business. He's a kid. All he needs to know is heart, stars, and horseshoes, and clovers and balloons. I mean, it is what it is. And that's just what I'm going to do, and that's how I'm going to show it for him. Because at the end of the day, these kids ain't asked to be here. Hell, I ain't asked to be here either. But don't take me away, though, because I ain't sounding ungrateful. I am not with the post office no more. I am not stressed. I am enjoying my mommy and son time. We eat dinner together. We sit and eat ice creams. Like, we live our best life. We don't be... What? I'm watching my son do his homework. I see him getting better with, writing his name out. Because before, he couldn't spell it. Now he can spell it. Now he can write it. I'm like... I'm feeling all like, yes, we are getting somewhere. Like, it ain't even just about me tripping or stressing. Like, my son is showing me, like, Mom, you do your part, I'm going to do my part. Like, and I couldn't ask for nothing else. So, like, I couldn't. So, like I said, this is not the year to be stressed out. This is not the year to give up on yourself. I mean, I ain't saying you can't have them moments, but what I'm telling you is, don't stay down there for too long. Don't. Remember who you are. Remember that you are somebody. Even when people tell you you ain't shit, prove them wrong. And hell, you ain't got to prove them nothing. Prove yourself. It's going to always start within. So I could give you a message all day. You could take it. You ain't got to take it. But either way, I'm going to do what's best for me. It's taken me a while to figure that out, but it's never too late once you realize it. That's all I'm going to say. So I know this video is not too long, and but your girl be talking. And if you like this video, make sure you give it 2 thumbs up, subscribe to your girl's channel, turn on your notification, because it's a new year, it's a new me, and I'm back. And I never thought that my channel will be based on my work ethics. Like, no. Last year was about work. This year, these videos that I'm going to be dropping is about me living my best life as well as working. But I need y'all to see that your girl do have fun, because last year I was not having fun. I'm telling y'all, I wasn't doing nothing but working. No, I am getting back to being me, the happy me, the lovable me. I'm just saying, like, so y'all might as well just stay tuned and straight like that.